Real quick, I'm not going to be long with this. I just want to say shout out to the BIG CHARLO, and that will be Jermell. You know, to me, he is the big champ out of the Charlos. He's the unified champion. He's got 3 of the official belts to be considered undisputed. Of course, along with the Ring magazine, he's lineal as well. Jermell has successfully defended his title, I believe, 3 times. But Jermell Charlo, I like the fact that this guy, he had an O and wasn't afraid to let it go. He had a belt, wasn't afraid to let that go. He went from avenging his first loss to jumping right in there with a unification with Rosario in a fight where I feel was very, very dangerous for him. And he got the job done, you know. And I got to say, Jermell Charlo is definitely up there on the pound-for-pound list. And I think that there's a lot of people that don't appreciate fighters that can stay in one weight class and dominate, you know, and prove that they are the best in one weight class. Solidify. To me, yeah, you could have a good little career, good resume, but it ain't nothing, to me, it ain't nothing better than when a fighter can wipe out a whole division. Prove that, you know what, I am the face of 160 or 154 or 147, whatever the case. And in this case with Jermell, Jermell is the face of 154, you know. The question is, how can somebody be the face of boxing if they're not even the face of a division? If you have not proved that you are the face and the best in the division, which means you beat all the best fighters, you've unified belts, you know, and in your route to become undisputed, if you haven't done that, you can't really say that you're the face of boxing, man, just because of your popularity and whoop-de-whoop. You can say you're the most famous, you know, you're the biggest celebrity in boxing, maybe, for some of these other fighters. But to me, it ain't a lot of people that you can say is really the face of boxing. And Jermell, he represents the sport, and he's great for the sport. He's great for the sport. I'm really proud to see the twins, you know, specifically Jermell, have the success that he's had. And I believe that 1 minute late that he came in behind his brother when he was born, that really has motivated him and pushed him to be the great fighter that he is. Once again, shout out to Derek James, man, on training and getting Jermell Charlo, you know, prepared to get his 2 new belts, and also, you know, of course, having 2 unified champions. I did a live stream before talking about will he have 2 unified champs in 2020, and he's already accomplished that, you know. And it's up to Errol Spence later on this year to maintain that status for Derek James and maintain a unified status for himself. But I want to send big ups to Jermell Charlo just for upholding the sport, not being a hoe out here and complaining about competition and trying to cherry pick. Jermell ain't doing that, you know what I'm saying? So to me, Jermell is one of the faces of boxing, and he's definitely in the pound-for-pound list. I got to put him up there at this point. I know what a lot of these other fighters have done, but currently he's got to be up there in the top 5. He's got to be up there in the top 5. This man got 3 of the official belts at 154 and only 1 left, and he's fighting the best competition in his weight class. So y'all give me y'all thoughts. Do y'all agree that Jermell is great for the sport, one of the faces of boxing? And where do you put him on your pound-for-pound list? And you know, hey, to me, he the big Charlo. You know, until Jermell can step up and face the other top competition in his weight class at middleweight, I gotta say Jermell is the big Charlo. But that's really all I got, man. BHP.